Before we get into this, though, can I bring up Jaylen Warren?
Let's
it's just
do
like
it.
a hot topic
Absolutely.
in general, because I don't know if he's going to be brought up in the
because
tweet by
I
tweet
want to talk
breakdown.
about him anyways,
Okay.
man. Yeah. Because we all know that Najee Harris did not practice recently because of the foot thing. Precautionary. That's what they're saying and everything like that.
Yeah, just sit out the rest of training camp.
I'm 100% with you on that. Go ride a bike, something, man. Go chill out. Go chill out. But Jaylen Warren, man, he's been turning heads, bro. To the point where Coach Tomlin was even leading off a press conference, like talking about this kid, man, in the sense that in training camp, we know injuries are going to happen. We know opportunities can come whenever. But what do you do with those opportunities? And with Najee not being as available, Jaylen has gotten a lot more reps, a lot more opportunities. And he's one of those guys that he doesn't run away from competition. He's not running away from adversity. And not saying that he's playing perfect out there, but he's one of those dudes that he's just showing up and he's always in the fight. When we talk about some of these drills that y'all hear about, backs on backers was 2 days ago. Yesterday was the coverage element of it, right? So we'll switch and then we'll have where we got to block and stuff like that, like one-on-one blocking, 6 technique blocking, like all these different variations of these competition drills and stuff. And most of the time, not most of the time, every single time with the drill is going to have a competitive advantage for one or the other side. That's Coach Tomlin's staple. He's like, yeah, I want it slanted to somebody because I want you in this drill to either have to play from everything being on your side or you need to play from everything being stacked against you because it's never perfect in a game. But Jaylen's one of these dudes that even when the odds are stacked against him in these drills, he's still fighting. Like, to the end of this thing, even though you might lose, it's like, yo, he's still fighting. And then you're watching a run and it's like, okay, you're showing a little bit of this. Oh man, you showing that you can actually take what you're showing in this drill of blitz pickup and actually doing it in a team setting. Those are some of the things that he's showing, but more importantly, and this is what Coach Tomlin highlighted about him, was his physical conditioning. Talked about how guys that get opportunities, and a lot of dudes do get opportunities in training camp, but they aren't in shape enough to take advantage of it, to capitalize on it. They start tapping out, they cramp up. They're like, hey, coach, man, I need a sub, And that can hurt your opportunity. I mean, because now if coach doesn't feel like he can use you to that extent or you're not capable of playing that long, well, now he has to go shopping. And in training camp, when they go shopping, that's not a good thing. But with this, though, man, Jaylen has been showing that he can take the workload. He can still be productive in that. And he's just a tough kid, man. I'm really enjoying watching what he's doing, man. It's weird, though, that he got the 3-0 on because that's my dog, James Conner. And Coach T calling him 3-0, I really felt some type of way because I'm like, that's what you used to call James Conner. And Coach, I'm starting to feel like you just be calling everybody the same nicknames. I'm starting to look at you type of way, Coach. Like, who you calling 5-5? Like, is that what you calling Devin Bush? You call Devin. Like, I need to know. You call Peasy. You was calling me 5-5 and Mo. Like, what's up? You know what I mean? Like, are our nicknames not nicknames anymore? They for everybody? Well, I'm just call you HC then, head coach. How about that? You know what I mean? If that's what we're doing, if we just passing around nicknames, I just felt real. I don't know. I don't like how you usually pass my nickname. Like, that's James Conner. James Conner was 3-0. You know what I mean? Like, you can be calling him 3-0 like that.
Everything you're saying about Jaylen Warren's toughness, though, would go hand in hand with his story.
Yeah.
Because
I don't know about his story. What's the story?
Oh, no. I was trying to figure out what the first college he went to because I remember whenever we signed him as an undrafted rookie.
Right, out of Oklahoma State.
Oh, it was some like JUCO, place you're just like, I don't even know how this is the name of an actual college. Yeah. That's how he started. And then he ended up transferring to Utah State, but then also built up from Utah State after 2 years to Oklahoma State and being the starter for his final season. So
he was moving.
Yeah, he's grinding throughout his whole college career. So it makes sense the way you're talking about him in training camp that he's a grinder. And you never know with these running backs, too, man. I mean, you saw with Arian Foster. That's the one that sticks out with me. He was either undrafted or was a 7th-round pick. I ended up being a stud.
I always bring up my man Fred Jackson, Cole College, D3. Turned out, man, did what he did in Buffalo, man. So, no, salute, man. Absolutely.
So, if he's doing that, he's doing this a lot with the ones.
Yeah. And that's the part. It's like, man, you're talking about the same defense, and that's the thing that's exciting. That's the thing that's intriguing about him. But at the same time... Oh, nope, I'm not doing it today. Nope, we're staying positive. We're good. All right. So let's keep it going, man. Who else we got?